we're collectively, across the UK, governments at every level, asking you to think hard and in detail about the days ahead and whether you can do more to protect yourself and others. We're keeping the laws the same, but we all want to send the same message. A smaller Christmas is going to be a safer Christmas, and a shorter Christmas is a safer Christmas. When we say 3 households can meet on 5 days, I want to stress that these are maximums, not targets to aim for. And of course, it's always going to be safest to minimise the number of people you meet. And that means that if you're visiting others over Christmas, we're asking you, in the 5 days beforehand, as early as this Friday, to reduce the number of people you're in contact with to the lowest possible, because obviously this virus spreads through human contact. If possible, don't travel from a high prevalence to a low prevalence area, and avoid staying away from home overnight if you can. Remember, the vaccine is on the way, and our aim is to inoculate everyone who is clinically extremely vulnerable or elderly in the early months of next year. So, if you're elderly, the best way to minimise your personal risk is to wait to be vaccinated before spending time indoors with others. And if you have an elderly relative, you might want to delay seeing them until they've been vaccinated. So, have yourselves a merry little Christmas. I'm afraid this year I do mean little. But with the vaccine and all the other measures that we're taking, we do know that things will be better in this country by Easter. And I'm sure that next year, Christmas will be as normal, as usual, for every family in the country.
There are essentially 4 things to think about that are specific to the festive season over Christmas, as indeed to all the other major religious festivals, Hanukkah, for example, at the moment, previously Diwali and Eid. The first thing is keep it small, keep it short, keep it local, and think of the most vulnerable people. Keep it small because the smaller the number of households that meet together over the festive season, the less transmission there will be. So smaller numbers in bubbles, smaller numbers that you meet in any other situation, all of this helps pull down the risk for your family, for your friends, and for the wider community. Keep it short because the shorter the period that people are together, the less risk there is of transmission occurring. Keep it local because people travelling from high incidence areas with a lot of transmission, to lower incidence areas, have the risk of actually passing on the virus. So wherever possible, keep it local. And in particular, think about people that you might meet, that your family might meet, or that one generation along people might meet, someone who you meet who then meets an elderly or medically vulnerable person who would very soon be protected, but at the moment is not, as a result of the vaccine that's rolling out.